Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is my first makeup tutorial slash quarantine beauty. Me and my sister are just sitting around, we're talking about different things, talking business, and I'm like, oh, hey, why not do a makeup tutorial or makeup get ready in this quarantine climate that we're in. So we decided, or I decided to go ahead and record my routine when I'm doing my face, when I'm going out and, looking nice. So I kind of zoomed past my brow application. But what I do, I use a pencil to line my brows, to fill in my brows. My brows aren't very thin, so a pencil works best for me. What I'm doing here, I took it's called LA Colors. It's a dewy finish primer, and I put this on my whole face. What this does, you want to put it under your foundation. I use that because I have dry skin, okay? My foundation, which I use liquid foundation, but it's not always the finish that I look for. Like, I just like a natural, I like that glowy look. It's so pretty without looking oily. I bought this randomly at the store. So let me try this primer. I put it on and I absolutely loved it. It's a dewy finish. It makes your skin look glowy, especially we're about to go into the summer months. And you just want to look just glowy, like you don't have any care in the world. So this primer, I love it. I'm going back and taking my concealer and my eyebrow brush to line my top and my bottom brow. What this does, it makes your eyebrows look so crisp and so just well put together. Let me tell you, I get a lot of comments on my eyebrows, and I don't even, to me, it's not the neatest because I'm usually always in a rush when I'm putting it on, but it's a natural look. I don't use the gels. My brows aren't very thin at all. They used to be very thick, but over the years they have gotten kind of thin. So I use my pencil, but when you put that concealer on top of there, my sister was asking me, how do I get my eyebrows look like that? It's the concealer, honey. That's the secret. It makes whatever mistakes you made with your gel. Some people use gel, or with your pencil in this case. It cleans it up and it makes your brows look uniform. Even if you need a tweezing or a waxing of your brow, it's still going to make it look put together. That's the advice I even get with somebody who's not even familiar with makeup. Start with your eyebrows. It changes so much, just that small detail. You don't have to have a full face. Just do your brows and put some lip gloss on and maybe some liner, and you're still gonna look put together. So every day I do my brows because even with minimal makeup, you still look very put together. What I'm doing now is taking that same concealer and I'm just coating it across my eyelid, using it as a primer. I don't really buy eyeshadow primer, which I may try. I haven't bought it in years, actually. I just use and I don't do my eyebrows that much, but I use it as a primer because, one, I don't really purchase expensive eyeshadow, which I'm going to change that, but you know how it is. You see pretty colors, you pick it up. But the thing about inexpensive eyeshadows, the colors are dull and it doesn't last, it fades. So using like a primer kind of helps the longevity of your eyeshadow if you really can't afford, or you're really not wanting to pay a lot for eyeshadows. But I will tell you, there is a great difference in the dollar store eyeshadow, the drugstore eyeshadow, and the department great eyeshadow. The colors pop, the pigments are more potent. Like, it pops. That's the difference. But since mine I got from the beauty supply store, I put this concealer on my eyelid just to make it last a little bit longer. So yeah. So going back, or next is my eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow I'm using, I got it from Walgreens, actually. It was from a Christmas collection. I believe it's Maybelline. It's like a creamy eyeshadow, and the color it's like a lavender purplish color. It was on their clearance rack, actually. Yeah, so I think I had to go get some. This is my baby walking past. Okay, so I'm just taking this cream eyeshadow, coating my lid, at the bottom lid, and then you kind of want to blend up towards your brow. It's really pretty. I thought it was pretty. It didn't show up very well because I need a ring light. And I know my angle. I apologize for the angle. You can't really see my application because where my mirror is and where my phone is sitting and where the lighting is, this is what I got. So I do apologize. It's my first video, so I think I'm gonna continue to do this. So yeah, it'll get better. But right now I'm also taking another LA Colors palette. Now the color in the palette is more of an orangey color. I wanted to use it to contrast the purple. So when I put it on my lid, it shows up as like a yellowish gold color, which is really pretty to me. I thought it was pretty. Taking my brush, and with eyeshadow, get you a nice brush, and what you want to do is pat the shadow on your lid. This is how you get a nice coat, because we usually use a little eyeshadow applicator brush, which is cool. But what that tends to do to me is it brushes it off as it's applying it. But what I learned is you take a nice brush, at least for that bottom lid, and you want to pat the color on. And then for your crease, going back to patting,